Wait for a couple people here. I think I remember seeing a couple people in the waiting list. So give me a second. I'm going to actually make sure that I'm watching this stream. I want to make sure that I am. There we go. All right. There's that. Wait for a couple people to get in here, and then we'll start this thing. I think I see 3 people so far. Got a couple people flooding in here now. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice Colts podcast live stream. Today, it is the day. That's right, guys. Anyone that's seen our socials over the last week, anything that's been going on, has seen that there's been a lot going on with us, and especially for this giveaway. We have a giveaway today from our friend Ben Banagou. He was able to sign a Colts football for us. So that was really cool, guys. And we're glad to be able to give this to somebody who is active on our socials, somebody who is subscribing to the podcast. Glad to be able to give this back to our followers. Now, again, for anyone today that does not win it, I apologize, but again, we are going to have more giveaways, so don't be discouraged. There will be plenty of other times for you guys to be able to participate in some other giveaways. It's kind of what we do with, the money that we are able to get from this channel, guys. We use it to kind of basically just do some giveaways, give back to you guys. So, again, guys, be sure to check out our description. Bunch of different things in there, especially with Fan to Fan Network. We haven't really mentioned it a lot lately, but Fan to Fan Network, the streaming site is going live August 16th. So make sure you guys are there Sunday, August 16th for our official start and kickoff for Fan to Fan Network on Twitch. I think I'm going to be on there. Cody, I didn't see if you said you were going to be available for that.
It was the 16th. What time? It depends, I guess, what time.
I think they said it was sometime after 4. I think it was 4 to 6 is what they originally had.
But so. I should be able to be there.
If it was in the morning, it should be
due to my job, I can't, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, it's just we're ready to do this, guys, and Fan to Fan Network, it's going to start popping off, guys. We're really excited for this. Being able to stream in front of, however many people we have, it's going to be fun. So if you guys haven't already sub to the Twitch channel, the link is down below in the description. Be sure to check that out. And also, guys, be sure to check out rosterguide.com for expert analysis and opinions. Let's get into a couple comments here. We'll get into the giveaway here soon. We're going to probably talk a few things and then we'll get into it. But Elliot Crabtree's back in here again. Can't wait for the stream. Glad to have you in here, Elliot. Ethan Broadbent, I'm back. Good to see you, Ethan. Glad to have you in here. Elliot, what's up, man? Glorious shots with the fingers crossed. Really hoping for this giveaway. I feel it, man. Wyatt Schaefer's in here. Hey, guys. What's up, man?
Welcome. Yeah, no, this giveaway is awesome. Like, I am so thankful we were able to coordinate this with Ben. Like, it was super amazing. Like, I was like waiting in my mail like every single day, waiting for this football to arrive because I was like, this is going to be the best giveaway we've ever had. So
yeah,
and I'm pumped for it.
Yeah, it's awesome, guys. We're so lucky that we're going to be able to do that. Did who came up with the idea? You came up with the idea and you got a hold of his agent. Is that the story behind it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I already had his agent's info from when we interviewed him, a couple months ago now. And so I was like, hey, would he ever be interested in signing a football? And she's like, he would love to do that. And so Ben Banagou is definitely a guy amongst Reese Fountain and Zach Pascal. We're going to be rooting for hard this year to have a breakout year because super nice of him. Shout out Ben Banagou. You're awesome. We love you, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Really thankful that you were willing to do this for us. It was awesome. We're glad that we're going to be able to give something away that has your name on it. Now, once you get to that starting role and you start performing like Robert Mathis did at some point, that ball's definitely going to be a lot more valuable with that signature. Sarah Smalls in here. Colts Nation, what's up? Reggie Reg in here. Hello. Good to see you, Reggie. Good to have you in here. Jim Pumphrey is in here. Hi from NJ from New Jersey. Okay. All right. Cool. Fitty Rap, hope whoever won it enjoys it. Yep, that's what we're hoping, guys. We're really hoping that works out for us. We're really hoping that somebody gets a hold of this that really will enjoy it. Niski Cap's in here. Fingers crossed.
Yes,
what's
sir.
up, man? Nathan Wright, what's up, guys? Been at football practice during all the live streams. Keep up all the great content. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. That's what we've been doing, guys. We've been cranking out a lot of content lately. If you guys have seen, our YouTube channel recently, we've been putting out a video practically every day. A couple more than we just did. We talked about the signings that the Colts just did in the last 24 hours. We were blown away by the amount of people watching the Taylor Stallworth video. That was quite funny to think about.
Yeah,
and the Tavon Wilson one's off to a pretty decent start. So Cody, I didn't get you to really ask you about the Tavon Wilson one. You heard my opinions, I'm sure, but like, what's your opinion on this signing?
Yeah, I think it's a much needed signing, especially with Roland Milligan opting out. And obviously, Julian Blackman probably not going to be back till late October, early November. So I think it's a great signing all over. I think he kind of fills a void. Now you got Hooker, you got Willis, you got Odom. And beyond that, you didn't really have anybody. So I think he fits in really nice. I saw some things on Twitter where he kind of played some linebacker as well. So maybe he can slide out into that role, kind of like how the Colts envisioned Clayton Geathers to do. Maybe he can do some of that too. So I think it's a good sign. He can kind of play everywhere. He won't be asked to start or anything like that, but I think he provides some pretty solid depth there for the Colts in their secondary.
Yeah, I know that I was watching some film that Zach was providing on Twitter and was saying how I think that he would be much better in the box. He's definitely not a great open field tackler, at least not from a deep safety position. But again, he had 98 tackles last year. That's phenomenal for a free safety. I think that, that's something that we could definitely see, him being more in the box kind of guy. I really think that's where he would be best used at. Let's just see where he goes from there. But again, it's another veteran guy that, you can have a presence inside and, a guy that's just going to help this locker room be so much better.
Absolutely. Ethan's hoping, man. Good luck, Ethan.
Glorious shots. Love Reese Fountain. Just don't know how well he can compete with the others. So much of a mystery at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
A video that we're going to be uploading here soon, guys, later on in the week. We were talking about the wide receiver group. We're talking about how it's stacked up. And that's been the big question of, who actually makes the 5th and 6th receivers, because Cody and I can't agree on anything at this point. I mean, we're almost completely gone from each other at this point. I think the only person we agree with in being on the roster is Marcus Johnson. I think that's the only one that we agree deserves to be on this roster. But then that 6th one, we just don't know. We really don't know at this point. I keep saying Reese Fountain. He keeps saying Ashton Doolin because Sam's talking him into it.
Well, and also I had to consider, Sam was right when he said the 6th receiver, if you have one, he plays special teams. I have not seen Reese Fountain play special teams up to this point. That's why I said not from a specific, and I don't want to get in too far into it, but basically I said because of his ability on special teams, I give him the nod over Reese Fountain, not because I think he's a better overall receiver. I just think he offers a little bit more on special teams. That was my argument.
Gotcha. Yeah. So again, guys, if you're new to this channel or you're just getting in here, give us some thoughts, guys, on what you want us to talk about. Because today, after the giveaway, we're obviously still going to be talking football. Want to talk a little bit about what's going on. Again, it's not a whole lot to really talk about right now when it comes to the NFL's sake. You got just a few of these moves being made and, chitter chatter going back and forth, but really there's not been a whole lot of news, not really been a lot about everything going on. Yeah. But,
I mean, I think it just speaks to how boring it is right now in the NFL world because heck, I mean, these signings are notable, but they're nothing like to go crazy about. And our first one on the Taylor Stallworth almost has 2,000 views. That's how hungry people are for content right now in Colts news. So
certainly hoping so, guys. Yeah. We're trying hard out here to get what we can.
Dude,
we're going to have
really,
more
feeling it.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you feel it, but like, I don't think it's necessarily taxing on me, but like it's difficult to try and be motivated right now with just limited content out there that you can put. I mean, just because there's not a lot of news coming from the team. There's no gameplay yet. I mean, we're going to have a whole nother month until we actually get some gameplay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just difficult right now. It really is. It's difficult.
It is for sure. And
Eden's
also, yeah, if you're new to the stream, we'd love if you would leave us a like, subscribe to us so you know when we drop more content. I mean, we have a lot coming on. I mean, yesterday, Derek, we were like cranking out content for the next couple weeks. So be sure to check that out. We got a lot coming your way very soon. So
yep, absolutely. Yeah. And we're going to get some more collabs going at some point. Going to get some streams and some videos with some collabs from the FTFN network, from all these guys who are, other brand ambassadors for other teams. So let us know down below, guys, what kind of brand ambassadors for which teams you want to listen to. I mean, obviously, we've had Philly Take with RB on here for the Eagles. He's been on here several times. I'm going to have him on a lot more because he's just fun to listen to. Mm-hmm. Also, guys, he just got channel memberships. Channel memberships are coming for the channel at some point here soon. We just got done thinking of names for them. We're trying to get perks put together, badges, stuff like that.
All that fun stuff.
All this stuff. So we're going to take our time with it. We're going to just try to think of stuff that'll be good for you guys, and we'll make it worth the money that you would spend to help fund us and help our channel. We'll be sure to get that out to you guys as soon as we can, but we obviously don't want to rush it. But just letting you know, things will be coming soon. Jennifer Crabtree's in here. Hey, y'all, a little late. Just got home from work. Jennifer, good to see you in here. Elliot Crabtree, I'm looking forward to seeing how Phillip Rivers will do with the Colts and those relationships he's going to have with the Colts organization. I mean, he's already got great relationships with over half the building. I mean, I just can't wait for this season to start. Here's the thing. Now that reminds me, Cody, it's something we can talk about here in a second. Hold on. Yeah. Once I get a couple more comments here, a couple more contents here. Let me see this. Jack Adams in here. My boy Jack, our boy Jack. What's up, bro? Good to have you in here. Hobby Card Hits. Hey, guys. What's up, man? Good to have you in here. Man. And no, guys, if you're just tuning in, we haven't announced the winner yet. That's probably going to be here in a little bit, but we're just trying to talk with you guys. You guys could react to the top 100 list, especially Darius Leonard at 50. Yeah, I did that the other day with RB on his live stream, and yeah, that was fun to just rant about that.
Oh,
honestly.
We'll definitely want to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think Clowney's going to the Titans. That would have been a done deal by now. Yeah, honestly, I think it would have been had they. I mean, and Vic Beasley's back in the building for them now. I don't think they really want to at this point. I want the vaccine to come because I want the media to stop talking. Okay, yeah. We're going to keep that off the screen. YouTube monetization. All right. Been watching Michael Pittman Jr. on YouTube like crazy. Yeah, I think I'll have to start doing that. I hear he's really funny. And also, guys, again, if you want to leave a super chat, again, it's not required, but it is appreciated. Those are in the description as well. Thank you guys for everyone that's tuning in here. The 30 of you that are in this live stream right now. Thank you.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Fitty Rap's on here. I love the Titans guys back on the pod throughout the season. Always good to compete with the division rival. Yeah, I think we will. They're fun. They're funny to listen to. I was on Titan Uploads live stream the other day. Yeah, we interact with a bunch of Tennessee podcasters that are really fun to listen to. They're fun to talk crap with. They are. It's great.
One thing they were saying, and they're like, man, our YouTube videos, they get a ton. We get so many comments all the time. So my challenge to you guys, our listeners, leave some comments. We love those things.
Yeah,
please
absolutely.
Do that.
Seriously,
please do that. We love to talk about that stuff.
Yeah, we love to interact with those. See what you guys say. Did you decide on a fantasy league? Yes, Nathan, I think that for after a certain level of membership for the channel members, I think what we were going to do, we wouldn't do it this year because of everything going on. It's kind of difficult to kind of get that situated right now. But if we can get something before the season starts and then we'll try. but I think for channel memberships, we were going to do that where we could set up a fantasy league for future years or stuff like that. I mean, there was something that was going to be put into that, so we'll see. Chad Schelling is in here. Love this podcast. Thank you, Chad. Really appreciate the kind words. I love me some MPJ. I seen some of his highlight reels. He's unreal. Yeah, he definitely. He's gonna be a potential, really big guy for sure. Oh. I lost my mic there. I think I lost my mic there, and I think Cody's muted. Yep, Cody's muted for right now. He's talking to somebody. Give us a second here, guys, and wait to see this defense on the field. Absolutely. I'm Bell96 Morg on Twitter. Oh, okay. Hi. I added you on Twitter right before this. Definitely will. I'd love to hear some KC ambassador to hear what they think on last year's game. Are they thinking we just got lucky? Okay. I can reach out to our Kansas City guy. I definitely think that would be a good thing to listen to for sure. I don't know if you guys watched the Bottom Line View, but y'all could start ranking Colts different positional groups compared to the rest of the NFL. Fitty Rap, we just started doing that. We just started doing it. We had the QB one come out just a few days ago. We just uploaded the running back one today. So be sure to check that one out. And we have the rest of them coming throughout the next few days. So again, you guys will Fitty Rap, check those out, man. We already started it, so check those out, and then we're gonna have more of them coming. So yeah, be sure to check those out, man. Glad you asked that. Vic Beasley just failed his physical. Did he really?
Really?
Physical? What was it? Yeah, what was it? I want to know.
Let me see this.
Jack, tell me how he did. Tell me how he did.
Don't see anything on my timeline. Let me look here.
ESPN thinks the Colts are going to go 10-6. I think they're full of hooey. I don't know, man. I don't know. 10-6 would be decent. It would get us a playoff spot for sure. When are you guys going to do a show on who you think the protected players on the practice squad will be?
Interesting.
Good idea. We could think of something to do for that.
Yeah.
Leave some super chats once I get back into some work. I'm almost 16, so this COVID hit hard and money is hard to come by now. Now that I can't work at Chick-fil-A. I feel that, dude. I really do. I understand. This pandemic has gotten everybody into some crapshoots, especially with money. So I appreciate that. We're glad that you're willing to do that. But yeah, like you said, get yourself into a good situation, man. I understand. We both understand.
Absolutely. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, fantasy will be a crapshoot this year anyway. Yeah, honestly, it's like unless you were still planning to do it by now, it's almost too late at this point to really even do it. I like listening to Titan Uploads live streams, but they're full of crazy Tennessee fans. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has some crazy ones in there. He has some crazy ones. B61 mode. No, we have not announced the winner yet. We're going to be doing that here within the next half hour for sure. Okay, so before we get into any more of these comments, let's get into some comments that T.Y. Hilton made. That was one of the most recent press conferences that were done with players recently. And basically, T.Y. Hilton was leaving his potential playing days up for bargain at this point. Said this year could be my last year. It might not be. It basically just saying, I guess it all just depends how I do this year, how the team does this year, what I think about myself going forward. So what do you think, Cody? What did you think when T.Y. said those remarks?
I was a little bit of tear came down because I love T.Y. Hilton. I have his jersey like signed and all that stuff. All love for T.Y. Hilton. So I pray that he has a great season and he comes back and re-signs another contract because I've already lost Andrew Luck one off season unexpectedly. I don't want to do the same with T.Y. Hilton. I don't think I emotionally right now can handle that. So please stay, T.Y. Hilton. I really need you to stay.
Now, for anyone that has kept up with the Colts stuff, T.Y. Hilton made these remarks earlier in the offseason anyway. He said that most likely these next 2-3 years will probably be my last because, he's 30 years old. I doubt, unless we unless we flatten out and we don't make the playoffs and we look like crap again, I don't anticipate T.Y. Hilton saying that he's gonna leave. I think as long as he stays primarily healthy and this team looks like it's getting back into its mojo from what it was in 2018, I think he's gonna be okay with it. I think he is, honestly.
Yeah.
Tom saying, looking forward to the channel memberships. Thanks, man. We are too. We're definitely going to be able to do that. Gives our basically our subs a chance to help support us, and we can help give you guys some stuff as well.
Absolutely.
So absolutely, man. It's going to be fun. Vic Beasley's overrated. Falcons fan hated him. Yeah. Vic Beasley was good. He had some decent seasons. He just wasn't, I don't know if he was quite living up to 16th overall in the draft. I mean, that was I can't remember if that's exactly where he was at, but I think he was a first round pick. And, he had 12.5 sacks one year, which is really good, but he just never quite lived up to that. It's just kind of how it is. Ramon's in here. Thank you guys for doing this. Go Colts. Thank you, man. Appreciate you being in here.
Absolutely.
Watch Luck come back after this season. We are going to skip off that.
Hurting my emotions right now, man.
Yeah, hurt my emotions, man. Thanks, guys, for the shout out. Go Colts. No problem, Chad. Glad to have you in here, man. This is actually my first time on here. Glad to have you guys on here. I know a lot of you are probably on here because of the giveaway. Either way, we really appreciate it. If you guys think that you want to continue to hop into these streams, we definitely appreciate it. We always want to discuss things with you guys. We always want to interact with our listeners and everything. I think AB is going to the Ravens. Nah, AB ain't coming back. Jack saying Schefter tweeted it. You see it?
So I saw some conflicting reports on it.
Oh, did you?
I wasn't sure because one guy said he failed it, and then another guy said he didn't fail it. He passed it, but he got placed on some list. This is what the tweet says. Titans linebacker Vic Beasley did pass his physical and was placed on the team's non-football injury list. That's from Adam Schefter.
Huh. Interesting.
So I don't know if there's like another tweet that he followed up on. Let me check real fast and see. But
Eagles season up in here again. What's up, dude? Good to have you in here, man. Good to have you in here.
Yeah.
Have you heard the Goat House podcast?
I see.
What?
Okay.
What is it?
Okay, now he tweeted 45 minutes ago. He said he did not pass his physical and was placed on the team's non-football injury list. Yeah. Okay, so he must have just posted it after posting that yesterday.
Gotcha.
Okay. The Goat House. Interesting. I've never heard of that
out. Who has a better overall season, Pittman or Paris? Pittman has the height that Rivers loves, but Paris has speed. I think it's Pittman just because of more situations you can use him in. I think Paris has the chance to get more receiving yards than what Pittman does because Paris will have that big play potential, maybe a little more big play potential than Pittman. But I think Pittman will have more receptions and I think more touchdowns to follow.
Yeah.
I think he keeps underestimating the Colts, puts the team on 20 or below in most of his rankings. All right, we're gonna have to check this guy out. We gotta check that out and check this guy. All right, guys. So here's the thing: 5:35. We will start getting the names ready for the giveaway. 5:35. Okay, for the 23 of you that are in here, give us another 10 minutes, and we will make sure that that's going. So, all right. You are telling all of Colts fans, LOL. Nice. It's really hard for me, though. TY will stay for sure. Yeah, that's what we're hoping. No, I'm like Cody. Losing Luck really just pushed my emotions over the edge. And now about TY comments, you're killing me.
And then potentially Costanza retiring. It was just too much.
Yeah,
too much this offseason.
Crazy. Yeah. Ethan Broadbent, I think TY said he wants to retire a Colt. Yes, he did. He said he wants to retire a Colt, whether that's after this season or 2 or 3 seasons down the line. We don't know. But He said that I want to stay in Indianapolis. So,
and we want him. We want him to stay.
We want him to stay. I think 95% of Colts Nation wants him to stay.
Yeah.
Ty is going to stay for a few more seasons. I agree. Can I be counted in the giveaways without Twitter? Yeah, we can put your name in there. I'll have to make some things work for that. My friend Josh Autobot Lucius in here. I am ready for the start of the season. And Josh is going to be on our subscriber live stream tomorrow. That reminds me, tomorrow, guys, we are going to have another subscriber live stream. The last one was really fun. We enjoyed talking Colts football and talking things in general. And we're going to have another one this week. We got Jake Adams and we got my friend Josh coming on. So, again, some more subscribers that are going to be on here. So make sure you guys are doing that. Again, guys, less than 10 minutes and we'll get into this giveaway. How soon do you think the Colts defense can be the number one defense in the league? It's going to be close. I think even this year they have a chance to potentially be top 5. I mean, with the personnel that they have, that defensive line's gotten really good. That linebacker core is one of the best in the league. Secondary has improved, I think, this year. I think this team can do it, man. I think this team can do really well. I mean, they'll have to compete with defenses like the Baltimore Ravens, and even with the losses that the Patriots have had, the Patriots are still going to be a good defense. So, there's a lot that could happen. Have you been seeing a lot of the Bob Sanders stuff that's been going around Colts Twitter lately?
I have been.
What's that been all about? Was there something special that I missed? That I've been seeing a lot of him.
I think the NFL just posted something about NFL throwback Bob Sanders. It was a thing of Vince Young trying to run out and Bob Sanders just leveling him.
Yeah.
So that was
I know Lawrence has been retweeting the hell out of anything Bob Sanders related and said, y'all need to do what Bob Sanders does to every player he hits. He hits low. That's what y'all need to do. And I mean, he's right. He's right. You gotta aim low on this guy. I mean, for real. Paris and Pittman, both fast players. Yeah, Pittman's got decent speed. Paris has breakaway speed like no other. I hope the Rams do bad because I hate that crybaby Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, he is a crybaby. Never have I seen.
You kind of understand a little bit of how we Colts fans sort of feel about Ebron a little bit.
Yeah. Even though I think Jalen Ramsey was worse.
Oh,
honestly. Yeah. And the funny thing is how much they gave up for him. I mean, that was Jamal Adams-esque. Like, Jaguars screwed the Rams out of everything they had for Jalen Ramsey. That was funny. Michael Hurst, any thoughts on Vic Beasley not passing his physical? Well, he did pass his physical. Cody just mentioned that he did pass it,
and then he didn't apparently.
And then he didn't. But I don't know. It's just so much going on. I haven't really seen anything about it. I'd have to take a look at that, though. I'd have to take a look at that. Excited because the Titans don't have a good linebacker. What do you mean the Titans don't have a good linebacker?
They have a lot of good linebackers.
They have like 2 really good, solid linebackers. Rashad Evans is one of them. Rashad Evans is they got some decent linebackers. That's the best part of their whole defense is their linebackers. They have decent linebackers. Elliot, man, you gotta watch that one, bro. You got to make sure you're not hitting me with that one. Their linebackers are definitely good. To me, Paris is a speed receiver, and though Pittman isn't slow, he's more of a red zone 50-50 ball guy. Yeah, I've been saying that. I think Cody and I agree on that one for sure. Titans, Jaguars, and Texans fans hoping that we pull a Texans and trade him away for some McDonald's. That's funny. Hold on. I gotta show you this. My brother sent me this earlier. It's a TikTok of this guy that did everything that the AFC South is talking about. I got to show the stream, guys. This is funny. Hold on.
Oh, I saw that. I'm
sure you've seen it, but let's let everybody else bask in it.
I wonder if there's a way we can share it on our screen.
It would have to be. Can we get TikTok online?
I don't know. I wonder if we can share a screen like with this button.
Hold on a second. I'm going to check that, guys. Hold up. I'm going to see if I can. Hold on. TikTok. I'm going to look it up on YouTube first. I want to see if I can see it. I'm going to see if there's any way I can find this guy's. I'm going to see if I can find this guy's actual TikTok handle.
Okay.
Nope, I can't see it on there. I don't even know if I can get it on the computer. Can you get TikTok on a computer?
I've never tried.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm doing it now. Yeah, apparently you can.
Oh.
Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. I wanna search it. I'm gonna see if I can search it. I want to try this because, again, guys, it's really freaking funny. If I can find a way to search, I don't know if I can. I think I have to log in.
I just don't want to say the Jaguars fan on there. I'm like, that would totally be Elliot just doing that, just taking off a Texans fan and run.
Okay. I'm just gonna play it on here. Just
all right.
I got.
Hey, what would you rather do? Jump into oncoming traffic or pay Ryan Tannehill $118 million? No, I'd die 100%. I'd rather kill myself. That's pretty funny, dude. By the way, congratulations to Phillip Rivers. I heard he just welcomed his 18th kid into the world. Dude, shut the fuck up. The only reason your name is even relevant is because you have a fucking semi-truck as your running back. Hey, voice down, dude. You talk any louder, T.Y. Hilton's gonna tear a hamstring. Hey, what's up, guys? Fuck off, Leonard fullback. What did I do? Come on, man. You can't talk to him like that. Hey, buddy, this conversation is for grown-ups. Just go play in the road or something, okay? Whatever, dude. Honestly, I'd rather get hit by a fucking car than trade DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson. What the fuck did you just say?
That's that my brother said that to me today. That was so funny. I'd rather get hit by a truck than trade DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson. That was so great. I loved that. All right, let's keep going with a few more things here. Paul C, do you think if the college doesn't go, they will televise the pros on Saturday? Yes, I think they will.
That's a good idea.
If more and more of them continue to do that, then yes, they will split the games in half. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Because then your viewership will go up even more because you're giving people more options on 2 different days to do it. Speaking of the sub live stream, I hit up Cody on IG in case there is a spot. If not, that's fine though. I hit him up kind of late. Don't worry, Fitty Rap. We'll get you on there at some point.
I see it now. I just saw it.
Yeah. We'll definitely do that. We'll definitely continue to do this, guys. We're going to continue to keep getting our viewers on here, especially people who tune into the live streams. So don't worry. We'll get people. It's just that it's kind of first come, first serve when we hear about it. So
yeah.
Let's see here. Glorious Shots, you guys do the subscriber live stream on the weekends at all? Love to be on, but work would put me stop on the weekends or weekdays. Yeah, if we had to do it on a weekend for some people, then yeah, we would be fine with doing that. No issues there. Our favorite Kid Rasco, our Cowboys fan, is in here. That's that's funny. He must have came over from RB's channel. Just kidding, kid. You're good, man. Glad to have you in here. Don't you think our secondary still misses something? I'm not sure we will be counted as top 5 defense. Just depends how well Rocky Sin and Xavier Rhodes do, man. It's just kind of how it is.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones loves Dak Prescott and won't let him ever leave the Cowboys. I don't know, man. If Dak Prescott's asking for $40 million, he ain't going to get it. Enjoy Ebron Pittsburgh. He was only that good because of luck. Yep, pretty much. I mean, there's no coincidence that he stunk when Andrew Luck wasn't his quarterback, comes in, does amazing when Andrew Luck was his quarterback, and then stunk again when he wasn't. So, yes, my son is a Steelers fan and excited about Ebron, and I said have fun with that. On Madden, I'm playing as Ebron in player lock franchise mode, and I'm refusing to block on the line and constantly calling for the ball, making Jacoby throw picks. That's funny.
Is about right.
That's hilarious, man. Let's get a couple more comments here, guys, and then we're about 2 minutes away from this giveaway here, okay? You guys think Colts players will kneel for the national anthem this year? I love the Colts, but if that happens, I won't be watching any games. Listen, I'm going to watch the games regardless. I'll probably just turn the channel or just walk away and not watch it, but I think they probably will. A lot of players have said they will. I expect it to be, a couple players standing, a lot of players kneeling. It's just kind of how that stuff works, but it's whatever. I'm not going to stop watching the games if they do that, but I certainly won't be watching that aspect of it. I can listen to the national anthem anywhere else. Okay. Don't trash talk Leonard Fournette. He had a 1,000-yard rushing season. Yeah, because he runs the ball almost more times than anyone else in the league. Dude runs the ball. How many carries did he have last season? I want to know that.
I'll find it.
Yeah, find it for me.
I'll do the stats. Here we go.
Yeah, please do.
Let's find for Leonard fullback how many carries.
That was the most profane thing ever played in the history of the channel.
Apologies.
Yes. We might lose our monetization on this live stream. I do apologize, but I forgot how vulgar that was. I still thought it was funny, though. I mean, come on, that's funny. 35 of you in here, man. 35. Leonard,
which means it's time. We said 5:35.
Yep, we said 5:35. All right. Here, hold on, guys. All right.
By the way, while you're doing it, Fournette had 265 attempts last year and had 1,152 yards. Three rushing touchdowns. Only 3 rushing touchdowns. That's
only
insane.
3 rushing touchdowns on 265 runs.
Gosh.
Think about that, guys.
I mean, like Marlon Max had more touchdowns in his 2 years than Fournette has had in his 3 years, if that tells you anything.
All right. So we got the names in the hat, guys.
We got 3 names from me, all 4 platforms. So
yeah,
that
we
means
got
Twitter, Instagram,
bunch.
Facebook, YouTube, all 4.
Yep.
So we got 12
as
names.
Many.
If my math is correct, 12 names.
Oh, all right. Here we go, guys. So I got the name right here. All right. So the winner of the Ben Banagou officially signed football for our giveaway.
Hang on. Can I do a drum roll?
Sure, go ahead.
From YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be loud or not. I apologize. Go ahead.
Oh boy. All right. So winner is William Carter from YouTube.
Sorry.
Oh, good Lord.
That was so ridiculous. Okay, go ahead. William Carter.
William Carter
Thanks,
from
man.
YouTube. Yep, we got him right here. William Carter from YouTube. So, William, we're going to get a hold of you, man. Cody, can you go ahead and do that for me?
Yes, sir. Was
All right.
YouTube, you said? I think he's on Facebook and Twitter and all those places. I'll find him.
Check those. So, yeah, guys, the official winner of the giveaway for the Ben Banagou signed football is William Carter. So, William, congratulations, sir. Really glad that you were able to do this. And I'm sorry, guys, for everyone that did not win this time, but I promise you there will be more and more chances. So don't be discouraged. There will be more chances. Hopefully we can get some more signed stuff here soon. So hopefully we can do that. Give me a second.
Yeah, William, if you just want to message me on one of those platforms, I can get your info and whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Congratulations to you. That's definitely going to be good, man. We're excited to be able to do that. We'll make sure it gets there nice and safe for you as soon as Cody decides to get me my shirt.
Okay. I was going to send them at the same time, all right?
Uh-huh, sure. I saw someone say we were a 2-14 team.
Well, that's someone needs to go get tested.
Yeah, for real, though. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. Glad we're able to finally get that giveaway over. That was awesome. Titans are stupid for extending Tannehill over signing Tom Brady. I mean, they signing Tannehill was not a bad idea. I just thought they gave him too much.
Yeah.
Jennifer said, Ethan, someone's smoking something. Yeah, that's true. Douglas Wayne Harper's in here. You guys are doing a great keeping up the great work. Go Colts. Douglas, thank you so much. Thank you for doing that, man. Appreciate it. Brad S is in here. First time on here, guys. Major Colts fan and Bring the Juice fan. Thank you, sir. What do you think about the QB's depth? Be sure to go check out our most recent videos. We had one where we were talking about where we ranked our quarterback group versus the rest of the quarterback groups in the NFL. Be sure to go check that out. That will answer a lot of the questions that you might have. We've done a lot of conversations about the quarterback group and other groups coming up. So be sure to go check those out, man. It's definitely a great thing. But Brad, thank you so much for being in here. Didn't he average like 3.9 yards per carry, or am I thinking of someone else? Leonard fullback must have had nearly 400 carries. Yeah, what did you say it was? 200 something?
265. He averaged 4.3 yards per carry last year.
I mean, which is still decent, but that's
a lot better than what he's had.
Yeah.
Like the year before, he had 3.3 yards per carry.
Yeah, right.
So
Travis S in here. This is awesome. Go Colts. Travis, good to have you in here, sir. Glad you were in here, man. Do you think Jonathan Taylor and Marlon Mack is the deadly duo running back core in the NFL? Well, we actually just did the running backs group. For anyone that's in here right now, we just did the running back group and what we think about it towards the rest of the NFL. And we talked about all of the running backs, like where we think they stand versus the rest of the NFL. And Cody and I had high praise for these guys. We said top 5 for the whole group in general, with our fourth running back being good enough to probably start for a good portion of these teams. So, I mean, there you go, guys. William Carter, awesome. William, again, congratulations, dude. We're super glad you're able to be in here and win this, man. We're really excited to do that for you. And again, guys, we're going to have more. So again, don't be discouraged. There will be more of them.
Yeah.
Glorious shots, maybe next time. Absolutely, man. Always a next time. We'll be sure to keep you around. And also, glorious shots, email or DM us. DM us on Twitter, Instagram, something. Get a hold of us, and we'll be able to fix something for you. Okay, we might be able to get Fitty Wrap on there with you as well. So again, guys, we're just going to keep going with the sub stuff. So just give us a hold of what works best for you, and we'll figure something out. Mac and Taylor will create some havoc. That is for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Congrats, William. That's a hell of a prize. Yeah, absolutely, man. We're really excited for it. Great prize, William. Niski Cap. Elliot Crabtree, late night show host. Who would you prefer, Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon? Hate them both.
Oh.
Hate them both.
Shoot.
Even though I'd probably go with Jimmy Fallon. Just because Jimmy Fallon's funnier. Even though I still hate him, he's still funny. So it's whatever. Jennifer Crabtree, congratulations. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Fallon for sure. Fallon 100%. Yes, Fallon. I think this is answering your question. You guys should have someone live tweet some of the things you talk about on here. It might help some people tune in on the spot to hear some takes. That's a good idea. We could potentially get Cameron or some others to do that for us. That would be interesting. What'd you think?
For sure. So when he's talking about live tweeting, just continuing to post stuff on Twitter about what we're talking about.
Yeah, basically like we're on stream and he's watching, and he's basically just putting out there on our Twitter, on our Instagram, or putting out stories like things we're talking about, basically. Helps to just kind of get that's actually a really good idea, because then it would just get stuff out to because see, here's the thing. We actually have the ability to, with what we use for StreamYard, it allows us to record what we're doing. So basically, we probably just should start using some of these recordings and put some of these on social media. Honestly, it might help, honestly. Yeah. Glorious Shots, thank you for the idea, man. That's interesting. We'll have to think of that for sure. Oh, so it was 2018 I was thinking of. Honestly, though, his line, especially the interior, is garbage. Andrew Norwell has been a letdown since leaving Carolina. Mac would struggle there too, probably. Yeah, probably. I mean, Andrew Norwell wasn't it a year or two ago that he was paid as the highest paid guard in all of football?
I mean, I think it was a debate that actually fans were having. Would you rather sign Norwell and then draft Bradley Chubb as opposed to just drafting Quentin Nelson? I remember that argument. I kind of was like, well, if you can get two great players, do that. But obviously Norwell has not been anywhere close to Quentin Nelson. So ultimately the Colts do what they were doing. But yeah, he has been a letdown. This Jacksonville offensive line has just been a disaster, honestly. No wonder their offense was terrible last year. Like, you can't do anything if your offensive line isn't at least solid. So don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he hasn't even stayed healthy either. I mean, that's what sucks for him. He hasn't even stayed healthy long enough to even be worth that contract. So, but, move on. So, I mean, obviously we know Quentin Nelson's worth the bag now. So
absolutely.
Let me get back to these. Good Lord. I'm trying to change something with the title there, but it didn't work.
I can do
we'll
it.
Be joining Peyton draft pick sign ball. We'll be joining Peyton draft pick sign ball. Hey, I mean, that would be interesting. I actually was talking to somebody. I think it was Joe in our last FTFN meeting. I was telling everyone about the giveaway that we were doing today, and they were saying, dude, get me a Peyton Manning ball, and then I'll join in. It's like, all right, I guess I'll have to, but.
Dude, if I'm getting a Peyton Manning signed ball, I'm keeping it. Like, I'm not giving that thing away.
We're selling it, though. If that's how it goes, we're selling that stuff because that is worth a lot. And not to mention, that's very hard to get now. It's very hard to get now. So,
Oh, for sure.
Congrats, William Carter from Chad. It's good night. It's almost 1 a.m. here. Have a great night. Love from Israel. Eden, thank you so much, man, for being in here. Glad you were in here. Are those sub streams only on Wednesday? I got school and football practice coming up, depending on this Rona stuff. So I might not be available if we have a season and have school. No, we said that we could potentially do some weekends. I just sometimes ask the two people that I want to get into the stream, what they want to do when it comes to our schedule and their schedule, and honestly, weekends could probably work for us because, I work earlier in the week on weekends anyway, so I probably have a lot more time in the afternoon to be able to do stuff. So again, it's whatever. We can do whatever day and time that you guys need, at least by available on Wednesday. Yep. More congratulations for William again. And thank you guys so much for being in here. Really do appreciate all of you that stuck around and are still in here watching right now. Thank you so much again for everyone that was brought in here. We were talking about our sub count the other day, and I think it was 2 days ago. And I was talking to Cody and I said, I wonder what our subs were last year at this time. And we had 560 subs at this time.
That is
and
crazy.
Now we're closing in on 2,500. I mean, you guys have been phenomenal. We really do appreciate every single one of you. It's being able to just see this podcast growing. It's why we keep coming back here doing this stuff, because we want to keep it growing. We want to interact with you guys, give you content. It's just fun for us. It's just really
love it. I love being able to interact with each and every one of our listeners too. I've just learned, like, through this, that's the way to keep people coming back hungry for more content, is when they know they're valued and they're appreciated. And you guys are so valued. Like, we really appreciate everything that you guys do, all your support of us. Like, we wouldn't be doing this. Like, we would not have the drive to do this, take hours out of our week to do this, unless we really wanted to give back and we felt appreciated. So thank you guys.
Yep, absolutely. Couldn't say it better. Oh, yeah, Tristan finally made his way in here. What's up, Tristan? Good to have you in here, man.
What's up, Mod?
Yeah, what's up, unofficial Mod? All right. So, guys, give us some stuff to talk about. We don't have to necessarily talk about Colts football here. Let's talk just football. Let's talk football in general. Let's have a conversation. Let's have some fun. It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, right?
It is.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Okay. I lose my track of my days a lot of times nowadays because my work schedule's never the same every week.
Yeah.
Who had a better year last season? Gardner Minshew, Daniel Jones, or Kyler Murray? Tell the truth.
I would say Murray, right?
Yeah, it has to be Murray. I mean, Murray obviously he was sacked the most and he was still inconsistent in a lot of games, but he had a lot of really good games. I mean, Gardner Minshew had probably the second best, if I'm going to be honest, because he was put into a really crappy situation with a lot of really bad circumstances. Still not high on Daniel Jones. I'm still not even high on Gardner Minshew, but Kyler Murray blew me away with how good he was last season. I mean, I don't think he necessarily should have won Rookie of the Year, but he did much better than I originally thought he was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was going to be a bust. I'll say it right now. I didn't necessarily think he'd be a bust, but I didn't necessarily think he'd be a great quarterback. He was a good quarterback last year. He helped his team win. He didn't have a whole lot to help him on that offensive side. Now he has some weapons. Let's see what he goes to do from there.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd almost take Cam Robinson over Norwell. Like, I know they play different positions, but I think Norwell's borderline terrible. I don't think Norwell is terrible. It's just the issue is he doesn't stay healthy, especially recently. And I mean, he's a good guard. He just isn't separating himself from the rest of these guards out here. You know, There's a lot of other guys that you cocould put in here.
For sure.
Travis saying Nelson is the best guard in the league, hands down. Absolutely. Not a question about it.
Nope.
No debate. I know our friend RB would tell you that it might be Brandon Brooks or Zach Martin.
It's not.
But it's not. Nobody finishes people like Quentin Nelson does. Nobody does it on a more consistent basis. I truly believe that we will have 2 wide receivers with over 1,000 yards this season in spite of the run game. Really? All right. 2 wide receivers with over 1,000 yards. I'm guessing that's going to be Pittman and Hilton. I'm guessing. But you'll have to tell me, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me, Paul, what you think. Who are the 2 that you actually think
Unless Pascal just takes that number 2 and just runs with it. You never know.
Yeah, absolutely. Of the 3, I go Murray, Minshew, and Jones. Basically just us, yeah. Quentin Nelson destroyed Grady Jarrett, and he's a top 5 interior defensive lineman, in my opinion. Super underrated. Yeah, Grady Jarrett is a top 5. I would say he's actually number 5 at this point. I mean, Grady Jarrett is a very good defensive tackle. And yes, Quentin Nelson made him his little, he was.
So you have him at 5. Who's your other 4? Who's your top 4 then?
Aaron Donald, Chris Jones, DeForest Buckner. I would say probably Kenny Clark at this point, just for nostalgia's sake, and then Grady Jarrett, to be honest.
Okay.
I think most people would have that. I mean, the top 3, I think you can't really argue with those 3, but, you know, the other few, there's a few of them that you could make an argument for. So let's see here. Gardner Minshew had 21 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Murray had 20 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Yeah, but didn't Murray have some rushing touchdowns?
Yeah,
and not to mention again, Minshew's just more of a passing quarterback. I just think that Murray's just a better one in the end. Yeah, that's what Niski Cap's saying right here. 60 likes for today. So that's the goal right here. Can you check that for me, Cody? How many likes?
I'm doing it right now.
All right.
22. So we got a long way to go here.
We got a long way to go, guys. There's still 20 of you in here. Please like the stream, man. Please. Let's see here. William Carter saying thanks again, guys. William, no problem, dude. We're glad that you won it. Glad that you were in here to sharing this. We hope that you'll continue to stick around and support us. We're glad that we're able to provide something for you. I also may not have wanted to put the Jaguars at number 1. The Jaguar at number 1, that's for sure. Kyler Murray, but he had a much better supporting cast than Minshew. So if we're including all factors, I'd honestly take Minshew. The Cardinals' O-line was underrated, and I think it's part of the pack, middle of the pack. Their O-line was not great last year. It really wasn't. There was not a lot of times that he had a great O-line. I mean, obviously, he didn't make things easy for himself, obviously, but I mean, yeah, he didn't have a great offensive line.
Yeah.
With the college football season being pretty much canceled, would the Colts be wise to trade away a lot of their picks for future players because talent is harder to evaluate?
I like this question.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Logically, I think that would be a very smart idea. Very smart idea for at least this year. Because, yeah, like you said, it's hard to evaluate that talent because a lot of these players may not get to play. Right. And, you're right. It's one of those things. What do you do? Could that make Chris Ballard more, Cody, do you think that could make him more aggressive in free agency next year?
Potentially. Yeah. I really think that's an option now. I mean, he was a little bit more aggressive kind of when this thing kind of started. So I think it could make sense to do that. I mean, now looking at it, it was a genius move what Chris Ballard did to get DeForest Buckner for only 13, because you got a proven player that can go in. You don't have to wait for them to develop. It's like a plug and play, like an instant upgrade type of thing. And I think that's honestly a big possibility this year, with everything unknown, if indeed like everything is canceled. And I saw somebody say something the other day, like, man, the combine is going to be such a big deal this year. It's always a big deal, but it's even going to be more, because if half these guys aren't playing, you're not going to know who's the best player. You really won't. Like, you're going to have those, and it's going to be hard to evaluate because you're not going to be able to see them in live rep series and stuff. And Derek, we were talking about off air. It's probably not a great time to have be searching for your next franchise quarterback at this point. Like, you just don't know.
You have the two. It's Justin Fields. It's Trevor Lawrence. Those guys are a done deal. You obviously know what they give you, but everyone else, what do you get? I don't know. Right. And like you said, for the dozens of players that are going to go to the combine next year, you're right. The evaluation process for that and for like Senior Bowls and stuff like that, that is so important this time around. Mm-hmm. So much more important. That's a good question, Adam. I really like that question. It's really good. That was really good. Will a team that's not Washington get any primary headlines before the season kicks off? Outside of any primary headlines, it's a good question. I mean, I'm assuming we're talking about shock value here. I don't know at this point. That's a good question. I don't want to say who. I could give you a few guesses, but I don't necessarily know who I would say would get a headline. So there's really not a lot to talk about at this point. Unless somebody does something stupid, then I don't think there's anything to discuss there.
Right.
Tristan Tillman, this channel is the best ever. Thank you, Tristan. Again, dude, we love you, man. Yeah. We really do. I really want to get to know you because, again, you're in here all the time doing this for us, and I appreciate you, man. I really want to actually get to see you face to face. And speaking of which, y'all hit that like button. Thank you.
We got a dislike. I just saw. So
dislike. Who disliked the dang stream? Tristan, take care of my like work for me.
Do it.
I think he said. Yeah.
Oh, it's no longer a dislike.
Disliked. He said,
it's no longer.
Really? Another one? Yep, good. It's gone now. I love this guy.
He scared them into liking it.
Yeah, Tristan does this all the time. I love it. It's so funny. Glad the Colts don't have to see D-Hop twice a year anymore. Yeah, we've asked Jaguars people, we've asked like Titans people how they feel about that, and they are just as happy as we are that we don't have to face anybody anymore like that.
There's nothing we can agree on. It's that.
Yeah, there's one thing that all the other teams can agree on. It's that we're super happy that D-Hop is no longer in the division. But oh yeah, that was another thing. Did you see Cody, who the top 10 coverage people were this last season?
Darius Leonard, number 10.
Darius Leonard, number 10 on
and
the
that's
top
like not
10
just linebackers.
coverage.
That's every player.
That's every player that has ever played a coverage snap in the NFL. Darius Leonard is number 10 when it comes to covering people.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, if you think Darius Leonard's overrated in the pass coverage, you're wrong. Sorry. That's just what happens. Bro, Josh Jacobs had like 1,200, 1,300 yards, I think, and he only played like 12 games. Thought Jacobs was going to get it for sure. Yeah. I mean, we've been saying that for a while. I mean, it's one of those things that, like, he played 12 games and he had 1,250 yards.
Dude,
like,
when they played the Colts, that guy was nuts. I was just how do you tackle him?
Slow him down at all.
Oh, my God.
Thought Jacobs deserved it last year. Do you think Baker Mayfield will have a bounce-back year? He's got a new coach, an offensive-minded coach, one that probably won't annoy the hell out of him.
I think so.
He's got tremendous weapons, and he's got a slightly improved offensive line. If he doesn't have a revamped year, then it might come to the certain point where they might have to say out of here for Baker Mayfield at some point.
Oops, sorry.
How have you been, Derek? Cody, I love being in here. Sorry I was late. You're good, Tristan. All good, man. Glad that you're in here. But yeah, Cody, how have you been, man?
Oh, pretty good. I'm trying to think what's been happening. Not a ton. It's been a wild couple weeks, so this week's been a lot more chill for me. Like I've just been able to relax a little bit, take a couple days off because last couple weeks I really have not been able to. So it's been good. This honestly, just doing this, it relaxes me. It lets me settle down, lets me just kind of be loose and just talk some Colts football. So it's been good, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the same with me. Outside of work, this has been my life pretty much. Just work. I come back here, I get a workout in, and then I do this. This is the rest of my day. I'm doing Colts podcasting. I'm doing stuff with Fan to Fan, starting to get my own YouTube channel back up. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's been doing this. I think that, with everything that's been going on, I've had to channel my mind into something that's keeping me from wandering, and this is what's doing it. This is being able to interact with all of you that are in here, everyone on the podcast, everyone in the comment section, on videos, everything. It's just being able to do that has kept me sane throughout this whole freaking pandemic. But Nelson also destroyed Melvin Ingram week 1. Yeah, everybody remembers that block.
I'm gonna pull it up now.
Go ahead and do that. Yeah. Jags also had a better record than the Cardinals. Yeah, that's true. Subscribe to the Bring the Juice podcast. Arrowhead Sports, our guys in here. Thank you very much, Arrowhead Sports. Glad you're in here.
Yeah.
Elliot said, I already did. Arrowhead says, good boy.
All right. So here we go. If I can hang on.
Let me go back to it. You guys are blowing up the comments right now. Keep it going, guys. This is awesome.
All right, here we go.
Okay. I was going to say, I didn't. Oh, there. Okay. Video's playing. I didn't see the full video. I haven't seen it.
All right, let me see if I can turn up the brightness.
Turn up the brightness and find that play.
It is turned up. What the heck? Why is it?
Is it maybe just not? Does it just not?
It's just not super clear. Hang on. Let me see if I can turn up the
Fitty Rap has Aaron Donald, Chris Jones, DeForest Buckner, Vita Vea, and then Jared. I don't think Clark is enough of a pass rusher, and Fletcher Cox is inconsistent and has never been a numbers guy. No. Yeah, but I think Fletcher Cox is actually a much more improved kind of guy, honestly. I think he's just bigger than what his numbers actually really suggest, honestly.
Yeah. I have to show you something funny. So I noticed there was a dislike, so I told Tristan, "Hey, Tristan, it's back." And Tristan said, "It's making me laugh." And then I checked again, and it was gone. So
Tristan,
he's getting all of them. And Elliot,
I feel like that's Tristan. I'm saying this as a joke, but I feel like he does that. I feel like he does it just so that way he can take it away and then just acts like he's doing that.
No, he's our dude.
Stop disliking. This is the best Colts channel ever. Thank you. I appreciate appreciate that, the kind words there. They've upgraded their line too, if I recall correctly, and it wasn't like Chicago or LA pass protection. Chicago literally subbed out tight ends to bring in more linemen for pass downs. Yeah, Colts don't have an issue with that. Every single one of our tight ends can block and receive. So, we don't have to worry about that. This kid, Josh Allen's going to have a monster year. I don't care what anybody says. Josh Allen's definitely a very good player. I'm excited to see what he's able to do. Not super excited given the fact that, he's going to have to face us, but I don't think that he's going to blow us out of the water. I don't think.
Right.
Okay. You said Paul answered the question. Yes, TY and Pitt, but Paris in the slot and healthy is a hard choice. Sorry, I got thirsty. You're all good, man.
Got to bring some juice, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Okay.
You gonna go get some?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some juice. Hold on.
All right.
Hold up. Don't you leave yet.
I just got water. Sorry. I'm not cool. Hopefully none of y'all dislike because I don't have juice. If you do, Tristan will kill you, so don't do it. All right, I'll answer this one. Top 10 linemen for you guys. So, Derek, are you back? You still pouring? All right. Here we go. Top 10 linemen. So, offensive linemen. Derek, who do you got? Top 10 offensive linemen.
Hold on a second. Got to fix
it's
this
in a weird,
yeah. Yeah, I got to fix this camera. There we go.
We good.
Now I'm back. I just had to fix my camera, and I had to get my juice.
What kind? I can't tell. Lemonade?
It's lemonade. Oh, yeah. And also for anyone that's wondering about the channel membership names, they're all related to juice, okay?
Yes,
just
sir.
so you know, we're passing it on. We're making sure that we're fitting with the juice theme. We got to have that energy, okay?
You're definitely that corny.
Absolutely, man.
Uh-oh, Tristan,
Absolutely.
There's another dislike, so do your thing, man. Someone's just doing it to troll us now.
Yeah, somebody's just doing it to troll at this point. Top 10 offensive linemen. That's really tough. Sheesh. I don't know. Lance Allen's definitely up there. Has to be one of the best of all time. I think he's probably the best of all time, to be honest.
Larry Allen, yeah.
Yeah, Larry Allen. And Big Q at some point is going to be there. I already know it. Know at some point he's going to be there. Best center of all time. It's a really good question. Want to say, I don't even freaking know. I don't know the best safeties or best centers. I don't really know.
Bruce Matthews. I can't say his name. Bruce Matthews is one for sure. I think he deserves to be up there.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know why I couldn't say his name like twice. I was like, Bruce. Tongue twisted. All right.
Josh Allen could put up around 8 sacks this year, in my opinion, but it's going to be hard to play with the without Calais. Yeah, Calais Campbell. Eat it, double teams. And Yannick Ngakoue eating tight end and running back chips to leave Allen free. Yeah, Ngakoue may not play, and obviously Calais in the middle he demands double teams a lot.
Yeah.
Josh Allen will have a lot more pressure on him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What is y'all's power rankings for 2020? We talking NFL completely, or we talking?
Let's do top 10.
Okay.
One, you got to go Chiefs. Like, you can't go wrong there. We'll just go 1 to 10.
Okay.
2, probably 49ers. I think that's fair to do 1 and 2 there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The Niners are still really good, even though they lost Buckner. They're still fantastic. Number 3, that's going to be difficult. I'd probably go Baltimore. I think, they even added Calais Campbell, so they're going to be even a little more fearsome on defense. Would you agree with that, Derek? Baltimore at 3?
Yeah, Baltimore at 3.
Okay.
And then Saints at number 4 for me.
Okay. I'm going to pull up
I'm pulling up
standings.
Just pulling up some stuff here.
Saints are good.
Then, Saints for number 4 for me. That's what I said. Good. Yeah. Number 5. That's where we start getting into some dicey territory here, man.
Yeah.
We get into some really dicey territory at this point. I may sound like a homer here. But I'm going Indianapolis at number 5. Going Indianapolis at number 5.
Okay. Wow.
Indianapolis at number 5.
Okay. Gosh, I might actually go. It's difficult for me to say that because there's just so many unknowns with Indianapolis right now. Even though obviously we follow them all the time, there still is a bunch of unknowns. I might just put Seattle up there, honestly, just because of Russell Wilson, just because he's so good, and I think he keeps them relevant.
I'd probably put Seattle at number 6, to be honest.
Okay,
Seattle at number 6, And then
I mean, Pittsburgh, maybe.
Pittsburgh for me is number 7. Pittsburgh
Okay.
for me is number 7.
I mean, I'm going to go Pittsburgh and then Indy. So sorry for you people who think I'm hating on the Colts. I'm not. I just think Pittsburgh's really a solid team. And if they get back Ben to even a fraction of what he was a couple of years ago, I think they're going to be good. And he hasn't shown any decline. So
number 8, I'll probably go number 8, I'll probably go Buffalo.
Yeah, me too.
Buffalo number 8.
9,
Titans
Tennessee
at number 9 and 10 for the Packers for me.
Okay, that's fair. So nobody from the NFC East is in this top 10.
Nope.
That's fair.
Even though I think the Eagles could be close. Honestly.
Eagles will be probably 11 for me. I mean, I think if they stay healthy,
that's what they do. So
yeah, if they stay healthy, I could definitely see them cracking top 10. But that's just the thing. If they don't stay healthy like they haven't been, I mean, they finished 9-7 and won the division. If that tells you how in shambles the NFC East is right now.
Niski Cap, I kind of figured that was a joke. Glad that you explained that to us.
Yeah.
This next comment. Jalen Ramsey hated that trade because D-Hop is in his division again.
He can't escape.
He can't escape it. Who would actually hate this channel? Go away then.
Appreciate that.
He's like, now the other. Yes, it's gone. Stop disliking.
We got fans, man. I love it.
Colts have a top 3 offensive lineman group. Yeah, we think it's the best starting offensive line in football when you look at it from all perspectives. But there's a lot more that goes into it. So
yeah, Derek, just so you know, my computer's getting closer to running out of juice. So I don't know how much longer we can do this for, but
all right.
I still got 12%, so I still got a little bit of time.
You don't got a charger?
No, I didn't grab it. I don't know why. I just didn't.
Well, let's try and get through some stuff then, man. Let's see. Do you guys think every player on the Colts D-line could or be top 10 at their position? Big question is Glowinski, but honestly, I think of too many great right guards. Brandon Brooks, Brandon Sheriff. Costanzo's definitely top 10. Quentin Nelson obviously is top 10. Kelly's obviously top 10. Braden Smith, I think, is on the trend of being top 10. I think he's close for right tackles. Glowinski, teeter-tottering.
Yeah.
I feel like he may or may not, but it's close nonetheless.
Yeah.
Klawinski's a top half right guard in this league. There are not 20 other right guards that are better than him. There's just not. But I mean, he's not in the I wouldn't say he's top 10. I think Colts go 12-3-1. So he's trying to say. I think he means 12-4 with either Leonard or Defoe as defensive player of the year and Pittman or Taylor as offensive rookie of the year. Hey, that'd be awesome, man. Skylar and Kirsten, I'm mirroring you guys from my phone to my TV, so now you guys look legit like ESPN. Keep up the good work. I will come up with a good question shortly. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's what FTFN is trying to do, guys. We're trying to be the voice that sports fans deserve, okay? Nobody likes to hear from ESPN anymore. They're not fun to listen to anymore. They don't know what they're talking about. They're all about shock value. They don't know what they're talking about. FTFN is about brand ambassadors that do this every day in their normal lives. They breathe for these teams. We are about that. We're about that. We probably know a little bit more. We'd like to think we do. So listen to FTFN, guys. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. Trying to take it away from ESPN so that way we can actually, give you guys a voice that you'll actually want to listen to and not hear Stephen A. Smith spewing some crap about a player that's not even in the NFL anymore or about a player that's not even on the right team that he mentions. So, that's why. Kevin Zietler is also okay, and Trey Turner is pretty good too. Didn't who was it? Was it the Chargers left tackle that said he was contemplating retiring?
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Was it Russell Okung?
No, who was it? It's the other guy. It was the one they traded him for. I can't remember.
Oh,
and I forgot about Shaq Mason.
DJ Fluker? No, it wasn't him, was it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I thought somebody was doing it.
I saw it too.
I saw it. I knew what the name was. I just forgot which team he was on. I'm excited to see how my boy Juwan Taylor will do in his second season. He's got the size. It's just a matter of the ability. I also like DJ Fluker and Larry Warford. Damn, I forgot everybody. Yeah, didn't Larry Warford decide to call it quits?
For this season, yeah. Yeah,
for this season, yeah. He's gone. Derek and Cody, my Instagram is PhillyFan442. We're going to follow that right now. Tristan, I'm going to get you right now. Hold on.
Derek, was it I had his name pulled up. It's not James Carpenter, is it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, give me a second, Tristan. I'm writing this stuff down to try and get you. If I can learn how to type. I can't type. Okay, there we go. There's 3 Tristan Tillmans. That's the issue I'm having here, Tristan. There's 3. I'm assuming it's Bama Boy. That's what I'm guessing, but
the Philly fan one.
I'm guessing here. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep going down these.
Okay.
I think the Steelers will beat out Baltimore for the AFC North. Wow, that's a bold take.
Mm-hmm. That really is.
It's all a matter of how their passing game is. Because they have the running ability. Their defense is one of the top 5 best in the league. It's just a matter of what is their offense actually capable of doing. So That's the issue.
For sure.
Tristan Tillman again with the hit the like button. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please do. Mm-hmm. I believe that the Colts O-line are in the top 5 at each of their positions except for right guard at 8. Okay. All right. Interesting. Eagles fans versus Cowboys fans. Who are the worst? It's Cowboys fans. 100%. They take the cake. There's not a single fan base in the NFL that has a more delusional fan base than the Dallas Cowboys, okay? There's not a single one of them. And believe me, I've hung out with some Philly fans recently that do podcasting, and believe me, some of these Cowboys fans are something different. Believe me, they are something else. See, even Tristan believes me. He knows. Who are the Colts starting 11 defensively this year, and what stats do they need to obtain to be a top 10 defense? A. Jackson. Well, I mean, I think Teray and Houston start on the edges, and then it's obviously DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart that start the defensive tackles. Darius Leonard starting, and then because he will.
He's the will, yep.
And Bobby Okereke, and Anthony Walker will start because they'll start out in a 4-3. They'll start out in that, then your 2 corners that you'll have at least for right now are Rock Ya-Sin and Xavier Rhodes. And then when they do nickel packages, Kenny Moore obviously will be in there. And then their starters for the season for safeties are Kari Willis and Malik Hooker. That's the 11 right now. Overall team stats, I don't know. I don't really know because that changes so much. I'd have to give you an actual breakdown. I'd have to go back and look at stats to actually know which ones would actually work. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got my friend Toby in here. Toby from Germany's in here. Ski Racer 236. Nice signing with Stalwart this week. You guys think he could be a starter for the Colts? I don't think so because, like we were just saying, DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart obviously he's not starting over DeForest Buckner. That second spot, though, that's up for grabs for anyone at this point. But we think Grover Stewart because he's young, just like Stallworth, and we think that his game has increased. He's gotten much better, so we think that that's why he can take that spot. So, where am I at here? Trying to go back to where I was at. Yeah, they're famous for being annoying. Yeah, that's true. What coach is Chris Balor considering replacing next year? What kind of is there a coach that you can think of that we might end up replacing at some point?
I mean, I always wondered about Bubba Ventrone, the special teams coach, because obviously disaster last year with the kicking game. But, I don't know how much fault I would put on Bubba Ventrone with that. But I honestly, no, I can't really think of any coach that would be replaced. Obviously, you just got Mike Groh to be your wide receivers coach. And then, you didn't fire the guy who was your wide receivers coach. You just moved him to a different position. So I don't know. I would say if any special teams, but honestly, I don't really think there is any at this point.
I mean, could we potentially say if this defense doesn't pan out the way we want to, can we potentially say that Eberfliss's job is potentially on the line?
That would be
this
tough.
Defense is not top 12, 11 in the league.
Maybe. I mean, I think a lot of people forget that he wasn't necessarily Frank Reich's pick as a defensive coordinator. He came in, he was originally part of, Josh McDaniels, crew of people that was assembled, Googs being the other one who's now, no longer with the Colts. So maybe from that standpoint, maybe, but the Colts have really backed Eberflus and they said, we like what he does. So
that's true.
I don't know. Maybe that's a tough one. I don't really have an answer right now.
Yeah, that's a good question again, Adam. You're bringing some ones that we definitely have to think about. I like those. They need consistency from Hooker and Willis. If they get that, I'd say Indy is a top 10 defense. It's more so with Hooker than it is with Willis. I mean, Willis this last season was very good. Obviously not much of a pass guy, but being able to tackle anywhere on the field, Willis was that guy. Hooker's just got to get more consistent. He has to get more consistent in everything. We know he can do it. He's just got to get more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A. Smith hates the Cowboys. Yes, we all know that. Stephen A. Smith is – oh, my gosh, my camera's gone again.
You're good.
I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Oh, you're fine. Here in a few minutes, I may hop on my phone and go back and get my charger, if that's cool. But I'll still be able to contribute and stuff. It'll just be a little bit different.
Gotcha. Man, my camera. I got to work on that. But anyway, yes, Stephen A. Smith is very annoying. But, he's allowed to be annoying because, he's making a lot of money. The guy brings views to ESPN. That's why they pay him. With the studs we have on defense, Justin Houston, DeForest Buckner, the Maniac, and AWalk, there's definitely potential to be a top 10 defense. Absolutely. That you said it right. The guys they have, 2 guys on that defensive line that are really good, and 3 people at that linebacker position, Bobby Okereke and the other 2 you mentioned. I mean, again, they're all just so good. I just got that follow by y'all. I follow back. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Glad to have you there.
Yep. And if you guys are on Instagram, this is the time to plug. We're on Instagram as well. Be sure to give us a follow at BTJ Pod and also on Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Find us on there.
Same thing. Yep. Same thing. Imagine if the Cowboys signed Tom Brady and let Dak Prescott go. That would have been funny. Just imagine them being even more hated.
Oh, man.
That would have been funny. Skylar and Kirsten here. How bad of a loss is Marvell Tell to our secondary this year? I thought he had some shining moments. Also, still don't understand why we didn't keep this year for depth, if anything. I think he definitely does hurt because Marvell Tell was a very nice piece in that secondary. There was a 5-week stretch when he was doing really well. And, he was on special teams as well. And people forget about that. It's kind of why we got Tavon Wilson because, he can provide that secondary help, but can also be on special teams a little bit if you need him to be, even though he's a veteran. I think that's why they went and got him because, Marvell Tell was another special teams guy.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks.
And Milligan.
And Milligan, yeah. We lost two special teams guys in the matter of a day. So, and everyone knows the Colts put just as much emphasis on special teams as just about any other team in the league. So, that was huge. That certainly is a loss. It certainly is
Absolutely.
a loss. And also still don't understand why we didn't keep this year. Well, this year we were already paying. So, why would you pay somebody to be a depth piece like that kind of money that we were getting him? Mm-hmm. And, it was just inconsistencies with him. Thought we could have gotten better. We think we got better in Xavier Rhodes.
I'm going to hop off here real fast, get on my phone, just so you know. So I'll be back in momentarily.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh,
here we go. Now it's just you and me, guys, for a few seconds. If Phillip Rivers has a solid year, do you think we could have a top 3 offense this year? No. I think we can have a top 10 offense, no question about it. And in today's NFL, that's enough for you. But I don't think top 10. I don't think that this wide receiver group is talented enough to be able to provide us with a top 3 offense. No, just not enough. We just don't have enough. I heard Dave Caldwell has had contact with Yannick. Maybe he'll report to practice soon. Maybe. But he has been pretty adamant about the fact that he doesn't want to play there. So keep dreaming, Elliot. Let's see what we got to do. See, Nisky Cap. Got to go now. Thanks for consistently doing these great streams. Nisky Cap, as always, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for always being up in here, man. Really appreciate you. You're one of the OGs in here. Poor Glowinski, the right side gets their best defenders, and they run a lot of stunts at him, and we would have killed to have him 5 years ago. Yeah, absolutely. That's Cody. Paul hits this one pretty accurately here when you're talking about Glowinski. Poor Glowinski, the right side gets their best defenders all the time, and they run a lot of stunts at him. So that we would have killed to have had him 5 years ago. I think you could even agree on that.
Oh yeah, I mean he probably wouldn't have been one of the best guards they had in that era. So
yeah, absolutely.
I definitely could have agreed.
Danny Markland's in here, going to suck without the 12th man. Yeah, absolutely. It's just how it is, man. Just this season and everything else is just sucks. So okay, 2 dislikes. Who the heck did it? Take it away now. Stop disliking. Take it away, troll. Elliot Crabtree and Tristan are just going after whoever it is. Well, I have met my match. I can win this. That's funny. So, yeah, guys, we'll see how much longer we can keep going with this. Just keep throwing some stuff at us, guys. We'll see how much longer we can go. Been about an hour and a half now. And again, congratulations to William Carter, who was the winner of the football for us. This has been fun, guys. And again, we're going to have more of this. And remember, guys, for all of you that are in here, tune into the live stream tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of we got 2 really funny guys that are going to be on the podcast. Believe me, Jake brings a lot of energy, and my friend Josh is very funny. He's a very meme-ish kind of guy, so it'll be funny. Fitty Rap. I miss Clayton Geathers, to be honest. Just wish he'd got better at coverage. He was an amazing tackler, though, and if someone catches a pass over the middle, he turned into Cam Chancellor, the hard hitter. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, Clayton Geathers is a very good leader. He's a guy that definitely likes to hit. He just never was great in coverage. That was his issue. 1 second. I'm trying to text my brother here. My brother's asking if his friend can use my golf clubs.
Interesting.
Yeah. because I left my golf clubs at my parents' place last weekend, and the issue is now his friend wants to use them. I'm just like, yeah, sure, but if he breaks them, he buys them.
I didn't know you were a golfer.
Yeah, I love to golf. I absolutely love to golf. I don't have the money to go like on a consistent basis, but I do like to occasionally golf. I love golfing.
Me too.
My brother's a really good golfer.
All right, we'll just have a bring the juice golf match.
Seriously though, you and I are gonna get together one time. We're gonna have a day on the golf course, and we're gonna record it, and we're gonna put it on the channel. Okay.
Well,
that might just be something fun.
You're going to kick my butt. I know that.
I absolutely. I may not be able to drive a really far, man, but I get a couple good shots, man. I'm good, man. Would you guys, Skylar and Kirsten here again, would you guys be extremely shocked if the Colts won the Super Bowl this year? Personally, I wouldn't be really shocked. I think we'd have a decent shot at it. I mean, I would be shocked. Absolutely. I'd be shocked even if everybody was telling us, oh yeah, this is the year the Colts go to the Super Bowl. I would still be shocked because I know this is the NFL. Everything happens for a reason. Not everybody just wins.
Right. Even if you have a good team.
Yeah.
I mean, only one team can win. So yeah.
I hate that we traded Calais Campbell. The only bad move Dave Caldwell did this offseason. Yeah, that was a really dumb move that you guys made. And, you know, if you're going to trade him, at least trade him for something decent. They got a 5th-round pick out of him?
Yeah, not good.
One of the better defensive tackles in the league, and you trade him away for a 5th-round pick that most likely never will turn out to be anything? I don't know. Paul C. We always have 70% of our draft on definite players if the defense doesn't pick up to a top 10. I think Fliss is the weak link. I think it's starting to get to that point. You're getting all these playmakers on that defensive side. This defense needs to improve, man. Something needs to happen. Seriously. I need some comments that are not Tristan just telling the haters to get rid of that dislike.
I love it.
I also miss Jabal Sheard. He was one of the better defensive ends in the NFL before he joined the Colts and was still good with us. Top 10 run-stopping defensive end, if you ask me. Yeah, honestly, that's what we thought about him. He was a really good defensive end. He was more of a run-stopping defensive end. He helped solidify the edge on defense, and it showed. It really made a difference when you saw Jabal Sheard not in the game for run defense versus when he was. It was a huge difference. Let's keep going here. A few more. Purity Empire's in here. Hey guys, hope everything is well. Thank you. Thank you for those words. Hope everything is well with you. Like we said, things are pretty well on our end. You know, can't complain too much, but yeah, it's just what it is. Now everything is just Tristan and Elliot going after these haters. I don't. Everything is on here. Okay, let's just go through these. Take it away, Troller. You have a sad life. Really now too. You're poor. What the heck? Troll. Stop disliking. 2, those people take it away now. I did it. 1 down now. The other one, you troller. Kevin Nollis is in here. Colts have a good chance. Yeah, like I said, we think he can. We think that they definitely can do stuff. You know, they definitely are making the playoffs this year if they stay healthy. Did you announce the winner of the football yet? I love my Colts. I don't shut up about them when I hang out with my Seahawks friends. Purity Empire, yes. In the title, we announced the winner. William Carter has already won the football. So thank you for asking. But yes, we did already give the football away to William Carter. He won that. But don't feel bad. We are going to have some more. We're going to have some more giveaways here in a little bit. Some other stuff for you guys. So don't be discouraged. There will be some others. How many giveaways have we done this year? Like 3 or 4 at this point?
Gosh, let's see. What did we do so far? We did that speaker. That was
We
good.
did the light.
The light. So this might be 3.
Yeah, this is the third one. We had another one in the books, but that one didn't fall through. So it stinks because that was going to be a really good item that we had, but you know, the guy that had it didn't really want to be a part of what was going on. So whatever, and we move on. So, but yeah, Purity, be sure. You said talking with your Seahawks friends. Where does that mean you're from? Because you have to, if you're around some Seahawks friends, that means you have to be somewhere in Seattle, right?
Maybe.
Purity, I think it was the guy named William Carter that won. Yep. Hashtag don't run to Jabal's side. Yep, that was a motto for sure. TFL for 93. Oh my gosh, Tristan and Elliot, you guys are just savages. You guys are savages for sure. Paul C, we beat the winner last year without the meat we just picked up, and we had Jacoby. They should have had as good a shot as anybody. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was a game between two teams that were weak on both ends, and we ended up winning because we were able to run the football on them, and that's ultimately what it was. So, you know, it's something, that's why we have the run game. Do you think everything's weird going on with this will help the Colts against everyone else or hurt us because of all the new pieces we got? Well, Frank Reich has been saying a lot recently how he thinks that this team is much more matured than a lot of other people that have been going on through their programs. He likes the mindset of this team. He likes the maturity of this team. Thinks that they're doing a really good job. So I think that this could potentially mix some things up. Maybe it does provide a hidden source for it. But the only issue is that, you know, every other team is dealing with it. So who knows how it's going to affect everyone. But who knows? Colts could beat KC easy. Who knows? It'll be funny to see what's happening. Toby Zubia's in here as well. Toby, good to see you in here as well. I think that we're about to end this, guys. I think that's one of the last few things that we're going to be able to do. Not as many questions in here. If you guys want, I mean, we got about 15 minutes here. You guys want to give us some questions? Throw some questions at us real quick. 15 minutes, guys. Want to do 15 minutes here and, you know, get some stuff. Want to have some more interaction with you guys. Give us some questions. Come on. 15 minutes. Give us some questions. Something. It doesn't even have to be Colt related. I just want to talk football. Okay. Fitty Rap, gonna miss Chester Rogers too. He was a good, dependable wide receiver who put up decent numbers and could play a little outside. Also miss Ryan Grant in the slot. His catch against the Pats was great. Chester was not super reliable or dependable, but you're right. He was there in games. He didn't get hurt a lot. He just had a drop issue more than other guys. But, yeah, he does get a lot of crap from a lot of Colts fans for unnecessary reasons. I mean, the guy did step up in situations when it wasn't necessarily helpful for anyone. So Jennifer says, okay, Derek and Cody, love the show. We'll be back tomorrow, but got to go watch my Reds to see if we can start winning games. Tristan and Elliot, I hope y'all take care of the haters. Go Colts. Yeah, I think they got rid of the dislike, I think. But Jennifer, thank you so much for being in here. Thank you. I hope to see you tomorrow. And yeah, I'll be watching the Reds here soon too. I'll watch that tonight as well. We really need another Bob Sanders in our back end to take this D to another level. Yeah, that's what we're hoping Julian Blackmon does for us. Really hoping.
We can only hope.
I'm reminiscing on Colts that I missed from 2019. What do you think of DJ Chark, Derek? DJ Chark's a good wide receiver. I think he's not like exponentially faster than everybody else that I've ever seen, but he's just game speed fast. It's just something about when he just runs a play. or runs a route, he just seems really fast. Now, obviously, he's a decent size, got good hands. DJ Chark's a young, potentially really good wide receiver in this league. I think he's pretty decent. We'll have to see how far he goes. Derek, you are the GOAT, bro. Thanks, Tristan. I appreciate that. Wish I was here sooner. Rip, Thomas Carter. Glad to have you in here, Thomas. I know. Sorry, man. We're just trying to make sure that we just got stuff to do. But, at some point the streams will get longer. But Thomas, again, we're having a stream tomorrow. We're having a stream tomorrow with some of our subs, okay? Some friends of ours, some subs of the channel. Be sure to check that out. It's going to be on at 6 p.m. tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be cool to do. I want to see you guys there, okay? Let's have everybody there because I want to be able to have some more fun with that. We need to have some interaction. We need to have some fun with those guys because I don't want it to be an hour and a half stream again. I want it to be 2 hours, 3 hours if we can make it.
I think we can do 2 hours in this one, Derek. I really do.
Yeah, I think the two that we have coming on, they're going to be talkers, man. I know my friend Josh.
For this stream. I meant for this stream. I bet we could do 2 hours. We only got 20 more minutes. Can we do it?
For this one? Yeah, we can do 20 minutes. Let's get to 2 hours, guys. We're getting some questions here, so let's go. Does anyone know where I can get a stitch on TY jersey? Go Colts. Don't really know, man. Don't know about that one. Why is Corey Willis so slow in Madden? Everybody on the Colts is slow in Madden. It's just a common thing, unfortunately. Corey Willis is like Bob Sanders. We think Julian Blackmon plays a lot like Bob Sanders. But yes, Corey Willis, when he attacks the ball carrier, Corey Willis hits hard and he runs fast. He definitely is not afraid. How do you feel about the Big Ten getting canceled? Not talking about it. I'm triggered by it. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. I'm triggered because this team may not be able to play. I'm so mad, man. Especially after the hundreds, if not thousands of people that came out and said, we want these kids to play. The kids themselves said they wanted to play. And the coaches were saying, let's let these kids play. But no, we know what's best for you. And therefore, we're just going to cancel the season. Or they said postpone, which means they're hoping the season goes in spring, which is the absolute stupidest idea. Cody, is it okay if I just keep ranting here?
Go for it.
That is the absolute dumbest idea that they could possibly do. You're telling me that all these players that are supposed to be playing, some of these seniors or the juniors that are supposed to be going into the draft, they can't play because they have to get ready for the draft. They can't play, so you lose half it. You lose part of your team there. You're playing like 10 games in a span of 2 months, and then you're going to play 22 games in a span of 8 months? Seriously? You're going to play more than that, actually. You're going to play more than that with the bowl games and conference championships and stuff like that. They're going to play 25 games in a matter of 8 months. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. Even the NFL is not that dumb to do that. Stupid, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's the dumbest thing ever. That decision did not help anyone. Please justify it on what it helped. It did not help anyone. For most of those kids, they are safer playing football than they are being back home or on their campuses exposed to people that have less strict guidelines. Dumb. Hate it. Thank you, Tristan, for the question. I hope you're happy. I want to throw something, seriously. But yes, that's how I feel about it. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. And I know some people might be off-put by that, but I'm triggered. Yeah, fastest wide receiver in the NFL is Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I don't like him either. So is T.Y. going to be the best wide receiver in the division year now that Hopkins is gone? Harrison Heights in here. Yeah, T.Y. Hilton probably is the best wide receiver in this division now. A lot of Titans fans try to tell me, oh, it's A.J. Brown. Yeah, but he's not. T.Y. Hilton is the more consistent option. And, I mean, T.Y. Hilton, if he stays healthy, he's going to have another 1,000-yard season because that's what he does every year that he stays healthy. So Yeah, T.Y. Hilton, I think right now, with experience and all, is the best wide receiver in this division right now. Speaking of, do you guys play Madden? I'd love to run it with y'all. Maybe you guys could even do some Madden content with real life football news. I don't have a console. That's my issue. I don't have a console, so I can't play it. I would love to do that, but I don't have the money to buy a console right now, at least not right now. And I don't have one. So it's just one of those things. TY definitely the best in the division. I want to do Madden tournaments and stuff like that, but I don't have a console. It sucks. Wasn't following, but I am now. Count me in. All right, Thomas. Awesome. Glad to have you aboard, man. Glad to have you aboard. JB should be what we need at safety. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping to get. We want Julian Blackmon to be that guy. Who knows if Malik Hooker is going to pan out? Madden 21 comes out August 28th. I'm excited to get it. Cody, I think I might have just found the first person alive that just told me that they're excited to get Madden 21.
I mean, I would be too if they fixed freaking franchise mode.
Yeah, fix the franchise mode.
It's so trash now.
It's trash.
It's literally it's just like you just recycle it and do it again. But we added a little more sweat. That's literally what they do. It's ridiculous.
They just add stuff or take it away.
The only reason I get Madden is because I want to see the updated rosters. That's it. And I know some people play like Ultimate Team and stuff, but I just don't. I never had a desire for it.
I'm not going to say that word, but I'm going to take that off screen just so that way we're all, you know what? We're already probably getting demonetized for this. So I might as well just go ahead and go with it. I'm sure you talked about losing Tell. Is there a chance getting more of the ball or Holt plays outside, or is he just too good at nickel? I think he stays in at nickel, man. Just keep him where he's good at. Keep him right where he's at. I mean, and not to mention, I think he's just too small for the outside right now. He's 5'8", 5'9", actually. So what? I just don't see it, man. Don't see it.
I mean, I think he can play outside. I mean, I know he's only 5'9", but he's got some long arms for.
Yeah, that's true.
Small as he
his
is.
Ball skills are just really good. That's the thing.
They are. I think Frank Reich was talking about that today, and talking about I think ideally it would be those two guys and Kenny in the slot. You know, Rock and Xavier, and then Kenny in the slot. I think that's kind of what he was saying today. I'd have to go back and look at it, but I think that's kind of what he was saying.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's be real. There is no Bob Sanders or anything close to him on our team in the NFL. Yeah, I mean, not right now at this moment. Bob Sanders was a different breed, man. A small, just hard-hitting guy that just you loved to watch him play because he was just fun to watch. He was Ray Lewis in a smaller body, basically. Ohio State joins the SEC, LOL, to play football, maybe Oklahoma too. Yeah, I'd hope they join another conference. I hope they do. Do you think Jonathan Taylor can win Offensive Rookie of the Year? I doubt it. He's going to be sharing snaps with Marlon Mack. I think that's just going to take away that. I think he's just going to take that away. So what do you think, Cody?
I agree. I think it's just going to be hard because he's sharing snaps. I mean, he's got the talent. I just think he's not going to get the amount of carries.
True. Play 53 at nickel doesn't sound terrible against certain slot receivers, or am I crazy? I don't think it's a terrible idea. I mean, Darius Leonard had to go up against DeAndre Hopkins a bunch of times in the red zone before, and he did all right. I mean, you know, you just can't expect him to trail people. That's the difference. What do you think about the Colts secondary? Is Blackmon really the solution to safety? It's still young. It's still something that's just got to improve. I doubt it. I don't know what to expect from all of them going forward, but they're young. They're going to get better. That's just all it is. They're just going to continue to get better. Are you going to or have done a show on the protected players on the practice squad? We haven't done that. We might do one of those. If content really does run dry, I might just happen to do that, to be honest. Might have to just make that an episode. Might be something that we could do. What do you guys think the ceiling for this team's record is, and what do you think the floor is? Floor is 9-7. Ceiling is 12-4. What do you think, Cody?
That's kind of where I'm at too. I think I had him at 11-5, so anywhere between there. Yeah, I'd probably say 9-7 is probably a good bet.
No, he isn't. LMAO. AJ Brown is. As a Texans fan, Hilton is injury prone. Colton Watson. Okay, we got a new guy in here. T.Y. Hilton, that's the first season ever in his career where he missed significant time. It's the first season. He missed 8 games this last season. It's the first time he's missed any kind of significant time. He's not injury prone. He's not. He usually plays through a lot of hurts. That's the thing. Will T.Y. Hilton be with the Colts next year? I mean, Cody, just a flat out yes or no here. Do you think so?
I think so.
I think so too. I think yes. Hashtag GoFundMe. Hashtag Superchats for Derek. That's the boy. We need to get him a console. I appreciate that, Fitty Rap. I really do. I really do appreciate that. I would love to get a console. I don't want you guys to have to do that for me though. I'm getting Madden 29, but I'm not excited to get it. So it's like, I'm getting it, but I'm not excited to get it. That's funny. That's what I imagine a lot of people are like right now. Like, people will get it. They're just not excited to go and get it though. Tyler Eifert's going to be Minshew's number 1 tight end. That was a great signing if he could stay healthy. Yeah, Eifert can be a good signing if he just stays healthy. It's like you said, just don't know what to do with him really there. Everyone donate $500 now for Derek. Tristan, I love you, man. Really do. That's funny. Again, I can't ask you guys to really do that for me, though. You guys help us out by supporting this channel with your super chats and your views that you watch our videos with. You guys are great in that respect. I appreciate every one of you. Also, if we go like 6-10 because of injuries or whatever, do you see us trading up for one of the top 2 college quarterbacks? I would trade multiple first-round picks to get Lawrence. You can only go as your QB goes. Cody, that's interesting. 6-10, we do terrible. I'm on board with it. I'm on board with it because what you were saying earlier. I don't know how you're feeling about it.
I mean, yeah, if you feel like one of these guys is an absolute talent that you cannot, not draft, like, you got to. You have no other choice. And especially because you have no idea what you got with Easton. I mean, I think he's going to be the only quarterback under contract. So, I mean, I would do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I would too if we were in that spot. I would love for Ohio State to join the SEC. I would just love it. I'd be okay with it too. At least we get some freaking football. That's all I care about. But he's a badass in the slot. Yeah, I mean, he definitely is. He does have that ability to play very good zone defense and pass coverage against people in the slot. I do agree with that. I'm looking forward to see Jawan Taylor versus DeForest Buckner. Me too. DeForest Buckner about to own him. Own him. Super bad. Come on, guys. We got 7 minutes left in this stream. Let's keep going here. A couple more minutes and we can potentially end it at some point if it starts getting dry. Is expanding the 53-man roster going to be an option for NFL teams this year due to COVID? Didn't they I don't think they extended the 53-man roster, but I think they extended how many more players you can actually add to like the active roster. Didn't they add that, Cody? I think they did.
I think something like that. I know they have some players that you can like protect now or something on your practice.
Yeah. You can protect certain players. That's right. Derek, keep rocking that hat backwards. I love wearing my hat backwards. Yeah, absolutely, Tristan. I do it all the time now. Jack, there was a Chiefs fan that came in here and was trolling us about our hats and was calling us names and crap. Like we didn't do anything to him. He just started calling us really weird and disrespectful names for wearing our hats backwards. And Jack gave us a super chat over it. And I was like, thanks. I appreciate it. But yeah, I like rocking my hat backwards for these streams, man. think they go 12-4 or better. All right. Hi there. Over under on Kamoko Toure sacks if he plays 16 games. Cody, let's go with 9 for the over under. You over or under?
Okay. 9, probably under, just slightly. I said 7 to 8, probably.
If he plays all 16 games, I'm going over.
That's tough.
I'm going over. Going over if he plays all 16 games. I like that question, by the way, Thomas. I like that. Seriously, dude, take some of that monetization money and get you a console. We can do what we can do without a giveaway or two. If it means helping the boy out, then can mean some franchise modes. I'll have to invest my money into it. Honestly, if my vacation in December doesn't work out and I have to refund my ticket, and I get some of that money back, I might invest it into a console, to be honest. But we'll see how that goes. Because currently I'm in the process of trying to get a new PC at some point. Winner of the Super Bowl gets a Ben Banagou ball. That would be funny. That I would love to get Ben Banagou to sign another ball, and we'd be able to do that. Ben Banagou wins MVP, Super Bowl MVP. That would be so funny to see. Over under for Rivers top 5 for passing yards. I don't know if you guys talked about this kind of topic the past hour or so. I was driving home. No, we didn't. Okay. Over under on Rivers being top 5 in passing yards. Cody, you wanna hop in on this action?
I want to say under because I don't think he's going to have to. I honestly think the Colts are going to run the football so well that he's going to be able to be more efficient and not have to throw the ball 40, 50 times a game. So for those reasons, I'll go under.
Yeah, I'm going to go the same way. I'm going to go under. I think Phillip Rivers has the ability to do that, but I don't think he has to. I mean, it really is. What do you think about the addition of a safety today? Toby, make sure to go check out our video that we just uploaded. We did upload a video today. I mentioned it earlier about my thoughts on it. Cody mentioned earlier that he thought it was another great depth piece for what he provides. So go check out that video. That'll explain everything for you. I broke down some stats, what he's like, things of that nature. So go check it out. Elliot with more of a personal question. Derek, when did you first meet Cody? Well, in person, we met at the Dolphins game last year. For the 2019 season. Now that I think about it, that was really awkward when I first met you. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it felt awkward to me. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. Probably just because I didn't know you quite as well yet. Because you and I had known each other up to that point for about, what was it, the 4 months at that point? I mean, we knew each other for 4 months at that point. All we knew at that point is we were just a bunch of podcast guys talking about a team, and it was just a thing. And that was a little different for me. But I mean, I feel like if I went and met you now, I feel like it wouldn't be awkward for me. I felt like that time it was just a tad awkward just because I didn't know how to react. I didn't know what to think. But I mean, first time I actually interacted with you was back in June of last year, when I obviously asked you if I could be the co-host of the podcast, and sure enough, you said yes. But by the way, thank you again for allowing me to do that.
Yeah, it's been a crazy journey. It really
You and I have created something special here, man. You and I
agree. I agree. Also, I'm going to get back on my computer.
Okay.
I know it's about time, but maybe if the questions keep coming in, we'll keep going.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, I'm going to leave and come back.
Okay. If they go 6-10, don't you think heads would roll? Yeah, that would be really bad. That would be really, really bad. But I mean, the injury bug would have to hit us terribly in order to be able to think of something like that happening. Rank the top 15 players in the team. Do I get a pen? Leonard, 1. Leonard. 2, Nelson. 3, Defoe. 4, Moore. Kenny Moore. Number 5, Kelly. Number 6, Costanzo. Number 7, Walker. Number 8, Houston. Number 9, Willis. Then probably go Okereke. 11, Smith. Braden Smith. 12, Rivers. 13. Gosh, probably should have put Hilton somewhere in between there. I'll just put Hilton here. Again, towards the end. I'm sorry if I'm losing stuff, guys. Mac. And let's just go JT for right now. But, I mean, yeah, as you get back towards the end there's a lot that goes into it. So, and there's a difference between playing all 16 games and starting all 16 games. If he starts all of them, I think maybe double-digit sacks. Yeah, I think he would start. That's the thing, because I think Teray is actually going to start this year. I know a lot of people are saying that they think his play time is going to get cut. I think he's going to start. Y'all, I know I'm funny and I joke around a lot, but here's serious Tristan right now. Wear a mask to protect you, and others, please stay blessed with all this thing happening. God bless you, Derek. Tristan, thank you, man. Yeah, he said it, guys. You know, I'm never one to really like wearing masks. You know, if I have the option to not wear it, I'm not wearing it. But, you know, I just kind of, and Cody, thank you again. But yeah, I wear them just so people get off my back about it. I just do it just so that way I can chill and, you know, just get things done and things of that nature. But yeah, but thanks, Tristan, for the heartwarming message. Everybody's got to listen to that. We got to run the damn ball. Yes, Thomas, that we definitely need to do that. God bless everyone in this chat. Thank you, Tristan, again. Hit that like button. Cody, do you check to see our likes? I don't know what our likes are on this yet.
Let me look.
It better have been 30.
Or 60.
I would love it if it was 60.
Me too.
I played with Tyler Eifert at Bishop Dwenger. He didn't get hurt at all. Bengals med team sucked from what Tyler told me.
By the way, it's at 37.
Yes. All right. 37.
Let's get that to 60.
Bad, not bad, guys. Not bad. That doesn't surprise me at all, that comment. That does not surprise me at all.
No.
The Bengals are a dumpster fire as anyways.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Get to play with a player like that. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think Bobby Okereke can be as good and dynamic as Darius Leonard?
That's tough.
That is tough to say. There's not a linebacker in the NFL right now that does what Darius Leonard does. But Bobby Okereke, from what everyone is saying, is a good complement to Darius Leonard because he plays a lot of the same way. So is he Darius Leonard 2.0? I don't think so, but he can definitely be a good complement, though. How do you guys feel about the Cardinals guy Chandler saying he's going to break Straham's sack record? Do you think he will do it? Didn't Chandler one year have like 17 sacks or something?
Yeah,
or like
he's pretty good.
He had a 6 sack record. You know, that's the mindset of every defensive lineman. You know, they all want to go out there and break that sack record. Chandler's got as good of a chance as any. Chandler's a good guy. He's a good player.
Absolutely.
Oh, Derek, if you haven't already, you got to check out the new Colts movie released on their channel a couple days ago. It's 20 minutes, but it's an awesome cinematic. Huh.
Which channel is this?
Is it on YouTube?
What's it called?
Don't just check on the Colts channel for YouTube. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Is that what you're talking about, Fitty? Is that what you're talking about? I if it is, tell me. I want to know. I want to check that out. Is there any chance Rivers starts for the Colts for the next 3 seasons if we keep making playoff runs with him? Yeah, I think it is because, I mean, the Colts have said they want to keep him around, and Phillip Rivers even said, I want to stay for multiple years. I don't want this to be a one-and-done thing. I want to stay for multiple years. Maybe if Phillip Rivers keeps saying, we're this close, let me just keep pushing a little bit more as long as he's got something in the tank, he can keep going. He can keep doing what Tom Brady's doing.
Maybe.
Pick one QB, one running back, and one wide receiver from the Colts from any year to start a team with and why. Let's pretend injuries are not a concern.
Ooh.
Peyton Manning has to be, right?
Yeah.
It has to be. You can't pick Andrew Luck over Peyton Manning. I'm sorry.
Why not?
Come on.
Okay. Literally, look at the team that Peyton Manning had compared to Andrew Luck. Not even close.
Oh, come on, dude. Okay.
No. I'm a huge Peyton Manning fan, but you got to give Andrew Luck more credit than that.
Fine. You can have Andrew Luck. I don't care, but Peyton Manning's.
Well, Andrew Luck can actually run the ball too. And he's actually quick.
Pull up the Peyton Manning runs. Okay.
I was like 1999.
Do it. Don't make me do it.
You were like 4 years old.
I was 3 years old. Chill out. One running back, though. That's
definitely prime edge for me.
Yeah, prime edge. Yeah, probably have to be. Now, one wide receiver, you got a couple of options here.
I mean, I'm going Marvin.
Yeah, my heart's torn on Reggie. I know Marvin had a special connection with Peyton Manning. I mean, I love me some Reggie Wayne. Man, that dude can make a catch out of anything. Any situation. Reggie Wayne had the hands of a god. I mean, that's why I like him. I'd probably go with Marvin, but I mean, yeah. I like Wayne, though. I really like Wayne.
I mean, I feel like Wayne is more beloved by Colts fans, but Marvin Harrison, I would say, is probably the better player.
Just the better player.
He broke records, and he was doing stuff no other player did.
There. Yeah, he wasn't beloved by the Colts, by Colts Nation like that. I mean, the funny thing is, he's in the Ring of Honor. I mean, the Colts Nation still loves him, even though he and everyone has kind of had some. They've had some back and forths, but I mean, the majority of people still really like Marvin Harrison, what he did. So, I mean, that's what I was at the game when Marvin Harrison got in. That was interesting. So,
yeah, for sure. By the way, we are 21 subscribers away from 2,500.
21 subscribers away, guys. If you have not already subbed to the channel, please do so. I think we've hit didn't we get 20 subs today?
Probably something like that. It was pretty
close to that. I mean, it's close, but guys, if you haven't already, please give us a sub. We're really trying to hit 2,500. And we tried to hit it before this giveaway, but we couldn't. But we're really trying here. Appreciate every single one of you that have already. Rivers hasn't really had much success with burner wide receivers. So do you think he will be able to hit a T.Y. Hilton or Campbell in stride? Yeah, I mean, T.Y. Hilton seems to have confidence in Phillip Rivers. He's never really had guys that were super speedy guys that were known for that, but I think he can. I mean, Campbell's not running 50 yards down the field and then Rivers is just throwing it up. That's not what he's doing. He's going to hit him in stride from when he's 20, 30 yards down the field. So, I mean, Rivers will be able to do it. It might take a while to get used to that because, he's not used to having wide receivers that are that quick outside of Travis Benjamin from a few years ago. But that's about it. So I think Al-Qadim Muhammad is a sleeper for a starter. He was okay in 2018, especially against the run, and especially against the run as an undersized defensive lineman. He's only 6'3", 250. He's got that Yannick build. Yeah, we like Al-Qadim Muhammad. We think he's a guy that he comes in and he makes a few plays every now and again. He just does.
Yeah.
Saxonville is going to sack Joe Burrow 12 times when we go against the Bengals. All right, I want to see that happen, Elliot. Quentin Nelson versus DeForest Buckner in a boxing match. Who would win? I'm going Buckner simply because of the fact that Buckner's got a longer reach. And he's a slightly bit taller, too.
He is, but
no, I can't say that because Quentin Nelson actually knows jiu-jitsu.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, I can't even say that. I don't know.
Dude, if there's one guy I don't want to meet in an alley, it's Quentin Nelson. Because, like, he's not only just big.
Forrest Buckner, 6'7", 300 pounds. That's huge.
Nelson's like 330.
Yeah. I mean, he's 6'5". Yeah. I mean, it's just, if I had to pick two players in the NFL to be my bodyguards, those are probably the two.
Phillip Rivers is happy.
On God, yeah. Seriously. And I would pay money to see that fight.
Oh my gosh.
I'd pay $20 to see that damn fight. Seriously, I'll pay $20 right now. I said I was broke, but so be it. Watch. Hell yeah. Chandler had 19 and a half sacks in 2019? No way.
Wow.
No way. I thought that was. Hold on. That can't be right. He had 19 sacks.
Really? Nobody talks about that.
Okay, break these down. Look at these. First year in the league, 2012, with New England for 4 seasons, had 6 sacks in 2012, 11 and a half in 2013, 6 in 2014, 12 and a half in 2015, 11 in 2016, 17 in 2017, 13 in 2018, and 19 this last year.
Wow.
He's had 96 sacks.
Dang.
Holy hell, bro. I did not even think about that.
Shaquille Barrett had 19 and a half, though.
Yeah, he had him by that much.
Oh my gosh. Where did he even come from?
I don't know, but I remember in 2017 when he was good, when he had that 17 sack season, people started talking about him a lot. Yeah. I just wish I could see Big Q and Buckner go against each other in practice. Heck with boxing. Yeah, I know. A lot of us really want to see that too. Who do you guys think will have the number 1 seed in the AFC and the NFC? Also, I like the 49ers, but their division with the Seahawks and now the improved Cardinals, I'm not sure they will even make it to the big dance. Number 1 seed for the AFC, probably go Ravens again, just because I think that's just how it's going to be. The NFC, probably the Saints. Because they always do that in the regular season. They astound people in the regular season because nobody slows them down. And then they get that number 1 seed and then they screw up because they have a bye week, their first week of the playoffs. They get soft. Yeah. My friend Toby will tell you that. My friend Toby, who was in this chat earlier, tells me all the time, I wish we would stop getting number 1 seeds because honestly, it's a curse. Give me Fitty. You're trolling the hell out of me, bro. Curtis Painter, Trent Richardson, and Dante Moncrief.
Oh, I like how we threw Dante Moncrief in there with those like notable busts. He just subtly threw his name in there.
Yeah, for real. Again, another player that only had success in the NFL with Andrew Luck. Seriously.
That's right.
Isn't it amazing to think how many players Andrew Luck actually made relevant?
Let's see. Let's go to all the offensive weapons outside of T.Y. Hilton. Gosh, he couldn't even make Darius Hayward-Bay relevant.
Yeah, I mean, Dante Moncrief, Eric Ebron,
Dwayne Allen, Kobe Fleener.
Yep.
Donnie Avery. Oh my gosh, who else?
Name 5 of them is just remarkable.
Levon Brazil. I'm gonna name them all.
Oh, geez.
Derek Rogers, if you remember that name.
I remember that.
Shoot, there's more. Griff Whalen, remember him? The infamous snap to Colt Anderson that I watched live and freaked out in Lucas Oil Stadium because I was like, what the crap just happened? Like, I've never seen that happen before. I mean, literally, I've never seen fans flip out like that. Like, it was crazy.
Tristan Tillman, got to go, bro. See y'all tomorrow. Tristan, again, bro, you are the GOAT of one of these streams, man. You are the GOAT. We appreciate you every time you're in here. T.Y. Hilton versus C.J. Henderson. That's a matchup I'm excited for. Yeah, it's going to be a good one for sure. I think C.J. Henderson's a very good rookie corner for sure. Am I the only person who thinks that the Colts have one of the greatest offenses of all time? They had Peyton, Edge, Marvin, Reggie, Dallas, and Jeff Saturday leading the O-line.
Mm-hmm.
They really did. I mean, for multiple years, they had one of the best offensive teams we've ever seen. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. I just cannot believe they only won one Super Bowl. Like, that's just wild.
Yeah, it really is wild. It stinks that they went to that second one and lost.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah, that was terrible. My friend Toby tells me about it all the time.
I remember specifically one player that cost us a big chunk of that game. If you remember him. He's cursed the number 81 ever since. Do you remember him?
I don't remember who you're talking about.
Hank Flippin' Basket. Hate him.
Oh, geez. I remember the name now. Gosh darn it.
He is what what's that one guy, the tight end for Green Bay that everybody freaking hated after he dropped an onside kick. Do you remember him? Oh my gosh. What is his name? He literally did like nothing, but I remember hearing about him. He did nothing, and then
Toby,
one
go
time.
To bed. Toby, go to bed. It's 1:15, bro.
Holy
no,
crap.
I'm kidding though. We love you being in here, but it says as long as the Saints don't play the Vikings, they're okay. Super Bowl rematch with Colts this season. All right, we're
Let's
going
win.
to the Super Bowl, Toby. If that's the truth. Pascal's so underrated to me. What's your opinion on him on the field as much or more than Campbell or Pittman? We had an interview with him, and he's a great guy, straightforward. He's fun to talk to. I have high expectations for him because he put those expectations on him. I mean, he did it himself. He came into the Colts. Nobody knew who he was. Nobody had expectations for him being an undrafted free agent and not doing anything his first year. And then he comes in. He makes a name for himself. He's been reliable. He's been dependable. He's made good plays. He's kept this offense going at times when there's no offense there. And, I mean, I'm excited to see where he goes from here.
Me too. Yeah.
He plays for Arizona. Of course, nobody talks about him. Yeah, it's kind of true. Elliot Crabtree saying, see you tomorrow. That's awesome. What would be the best boxing match in the NFL be? Can we get a Quentin Nelson DeForest
Aaron Donald
and Aaron Donald versus Quentin Nelson one? Yes.
Dude.
The master of his hands on the defensive line versus the master of his hands on the offensive line. Please. I want to see it. Do we play the Rams this year? No, we don't, do we?
I don't think so.
I want to. Who's going to be the best tight end in the division this year? Well, let's break down tight ends from other teams. The Texans don't have anybody. Not that I'm aware of.
Eifert for the Jags.
But again, you can't rely on him with his health.
Right.
Even though I think if he had a full season, he freaking could do it. Titans really don't have anybody. I mean, they really don't.
They're hyping up Jonnu Smith a lot.
Yeah.
But that's just what it is right now.
He had a few catches in the playoffs. That's about it. Yeah, then you got Jack Doyle, Trey Burton.
I mean,
it's really not a lot to do.
The Colts have more proven guys right now, so I'd probably give them the edge.
Is it just me, or do you guys also notice Drew Brees gets a noodle arm toward the end of the last two seasons? Reminds me of Peyton's last year in Denver. I didn't see a noodle arm. I don't know about you. I didn't see a noodle arm.
I guess I just didn't watch the Saints enough, like playing them play out to like notice.
I mean, his throwing power is not there anymore, but he still was. What was his throwing percentage last year? I got to figure that out. Because I know last season had a 116 QB rating. I mean, 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and threw for 3,000 yards in a season that he played only 11 games.
So he still did good.
Yeah, I don't see it, Skylar and Kirsten. I don't see it. I don't think so. You guys should try doing some NFL power rankings. Might have to do that before the season starts. Might have to do that. Might be something. I think that's probably going to do it, guys. I think that we got through everything. So thank you guys again so much for being here today. We were super glad to be able to do this giveaway. A lot of fun. Glad to be part of it and glad to being able to do this. And here's to many more. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying on and talking to us. Like I said, again, tomorrow, be sure to check us out tomorrow. Follow all the links in the descriptions to check out some awesome more content. For Cody and myself, thank you guys so much. And as always, go Colts.